Man, they be wrecking. Guess who's back? Hey, young world, is not a so young fighter in 36-year-old Vasily Lomachenko against George Ferocious Kambosos. You see that fight last night? Kambosos came into the fight 21-2 against Vasily Lomachenko, who is 17-3 with 11 wins by knockout. I don't know how George Kambosos keep getting these big name fights. He caught lightning in the bottle against Teofimo Lopez, and now all of a sudden he's getting big name fights consistently. He's not a top fighter at 135. He's not better than William Zepeda. He's not better than Gervonta Davis. He's not better than Keyshawn Davis. He's not better than Edwin De Los Santos. He's not better than Andy Cruz. A lot of the top fighters he's not even better than Frank Martin. A lot of the top fighters left the 135-pound division. And Kambosos is still not a top fighter yet. He still gets top named fights. Anyway, he tried to fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko's skill level was just too high. The fourth round, it was a 21-1 connect advantage for Lomachenko. The man, Kambosos, didn't know where the punches were coming from. Vasily was using his angles excellently. The man is not a top fighter at 135. He was in over his head by far. I mean, he got a couple of good punches in, but for the most part, Vasily was just on another level. Kambosos cornered threw the towel in round 11. Actually, Kambosos' father threw the towel in. He's seen enough, and I say that he's no Lomachenko again. But who is he going to fight next? That's the real question. He got the vacant IBF world title now, so he's a major champion at 135 again. He has the IBO as well, but he does have a major championship with the IBF. So who is he going to fight now? You have Gervonta Davis there. You have William Zepeda there. You have Shakur Stevenson there. So the WBO, I believe, is still vacant. Who is he going to fight next? I would expect him to fight one of those three next for a big fight. I know he wants to recapture more belts. That's what he talks about. That's where his focus seems to be. So only fighting Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Davis really would be the next thing I would expect for Vasily Lomachenko. Schofield, I like Floyd Schofield. He's a good fighter at 135. So there's a lot of names that's still there, even though a lot of the top fighters left and moved up to 140. There's still a lot of big fighters at 135, a lot of sharp fighters that he can fight. But I know he wants belts. So I would expect him to fight either Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Davis next or within the next two fights. They said that Bob Arum wants the Shakur Stevenson Vasily Lomachenko fight. Both fighters have excellent footwork. They have good defensive skills. I believe it'll be a good fight. I look forward to seeing that fight, but we'll see what's happening next since Vasily Lomachenko is now a world champion again. Lomachenko is back. That's what it is, folks. I'll talk to you next time.